Right, it's the 16th of the 5th and this is the third day of extremely heavy setups. Right, so there's been about 300 vehicles, near enough every single car. At least 90% cars set up in a control pattern, and at least 15 cars started as I passed, and at least 10 loud bikes timed to an erection via dyno timed. Grey gun shape timed, grey knife shape timed. Penis up at me, so bike at me. Blue sexual car, van. I can't put the name on this van. It's Saint Your Man van, but it will offend my dad if I say what the name of the van is. And then obviously the next loud bike timed to erection, gap top and blue moon car timed, and started car again. Bum, B-A-B van, Bab. That's the name of what it says, Bum Bab. Black and blue car and grey car. Switched on van. The weather we bring down only for your pleasure. Sexual pleasure t-shirt. Right, spit from coughing has just landed right in my fucking eye. Put the fun in between your legs t-shirt and Bits. Bits B-I-T-Z van. Toffee brown sexual car. Screw hard fucking van. Screw hard. Right, a stuck up hard coughing female who's pretty tall, very young, dry and sarcastic to the rough type accent looking, is coughing hard, you know, sort of like, you know, giving it some, in a normal way though. It's just she has a lung where she's got a very big lung and coughs hard. It's stopping me get on the bus. I want to get on the bus because she always sits at the back of the bus and she spits coughs everywhere. She's a single mother with a pushchair, and there's been several of those past me today. Penis shoots up a bike and white, grey, white. Hit it with the right van and mic free van. Obviously there's been a load of other cars 90% set out like black and blue or whatever. Smash you out, shut your face you fucking spastic, said. The government or the creator god know they can get away with it, so they just try and spit talking in my eye. Knife shaped car, and obviously that just-in-time van. So that just-in-time van has a picture of a mallet smashing a double bell alarm clock saying just in time in it, with the clock, the glass smashed out of the clock as the mallet smashing the clock where it says just in time inside the middle of the clock. Drain covers hit it over. The creator god's forcing me away from the bus station. The government are trying to get me off all fucking buses with all this set up. So we just had a smash you to pieces, very cool. We've had the message to you van. We've had the just in time smashed double bell alarm clock van occur back in the other direction passing me. I failed to get photographic evidence. Followed by a Langford construction van, which is another van that shouldn't be occurring, and for where it occurred has not happened in that area since I've lived in Yeovil. It's usually on the outskirts of Yeovil, but today they got it nicely controlled, maliciously, and because it's a cloudy morning, and the first cloudy morning where I've actually known it to be cloudy without any sunshine at all, is the first time this year, and that didn't even occur last year in 2023. So to have a morning where there's been no sun by 9 AM walking to the bus station is pretty much a miracle. There's always been like a few shades, even if it's 10 minutes, you know, there's always been some form of sunshine right through the last 12 months of, you know, the full of 2023, and obviously in 2022 it's different. You have much more in the way of cloud, but 2023 was a very sunny year. There's no more than 3 weeks in total of cloudy, rainy weather if you were to fit it all together, including the cloud covers of that whole year of 2023. This year has been a mixture of sunshine that's rapidly coming out as soon as the cloud comes over, but where I've been circled with the sunshine, and the clouds been moving away to open the skies for sexual weather wherever I go. They're trying to disguise and make it look like the American government are setting up. So someone's eating a packet of Lay's crisps, the L-A-Y, which is the American version of the Walker's crisps, and they're trying to say that I'm dead from eating Lay's crisps or something like that. We're in the UK, we have walkers, so I don't know exactly who's setting this up, but this is being done in the UK, not America. While walking about aimlessly thinking what to do, because the government have rearranged my schedule because they keep on fucking up my movement with all this malicious fucking force against me, they've caused 4 people to try and sneeze in my fucking face. Someone's wearing a t-shirt, jumper, sorry, saying the butcher's knife, but they've designed the knife in like a curved way, but so that it's shaped like the bath where they kill babies in satanic rituals or in old Victorian or Edwardian asylums. Right, force control wants me to go back to the bus station. 6 people have just sneezed in my face and I got no choice, but I got to avoid it. But I've got to go with all the setups and all the corrupt force. In actual fact, I might have to fucking go home because the government are really stepping up this action. Put a stop on the camera, next sneeze. Not in my face, but sneeze times as I walk past. Yet another sneeze in my face. The government are going fucking apeshit on me with the setups last 3 days. They're really fucking giving it some. Right, Crow's going, ha, ha, sick. There's been a load of setups on top of that, black and blue cars, white, sick. I've been sneezed at, there's been 2 threats. There's nothing I can do about it, the government are fucking crooked. Right, flying creature has just said, Savan. DX van, plural to sex. Roberts or Robbers van, photo taken of me. Spit talk gut lands in my face, people keep on walking into me. Choked by catalyst. Sick white and red white cars. Andy Lou's van, and I failed the evidence because this fucking corrupt force stops me getting the picture. Right, the bastards has got me off of that bus as well. That's the 3rd fucking bus these little bastards have got me off of. They get a bit fucked off, yeah. Sick white Downing Street. Fucking sick, alright? You corrupt bastards. Right, I've been photographed. I've been mistaken as Savan again. Right, someone on the phone saying that I could get a knife and smash him out, thinking I'm Savan because he's a buckled fucking cunt. A black sick car timed because the government are going fucking crazy on me. Right, handicap movement has forced me to the front of the bus. The government don't want me on the bus on these cloudy days, they want me in sexual weather. They want to stir as much shit as they can fucking possibly stir. And they're just setting up this action fucking nasty. You've not even left a fucking bus station and you're looking at triple the action of usual setups, at least. And 3 times heavier in suggestion. Right, one of the buses I managed to get on is moving, but it comes with night attack van, child rakist van and black and blue car. DX van, Andrew's car, poles on a van roof, that a gun looking my way. Granny gas van, black sexual car, sick white, and RT keyed well with gist van and murked lorry MRCT. Street Fighter turbo jumper and manslaughter top. Right, loads of black and blue, but firstly black sexual and blue tie. Black and blue, black and blue. The government trying to get me off this fucking bus, I tell you. This is the 4th bus the government are trying to get me off of. Sneezed over. I've forgotten what the other setups are. Knife shaped, timed and circle. Smashed glass looking lorry. Making it clear to you and Mike's your man van. Yeah, that's what. I apologise for mentioning the name on that. There's too much action for me to think properly or to bleep it out. I'll make sure I don't mention that again. Right, all roadways and at the roundabout, every single roadway at the roundabout, black and blue car, followed by whatever follows by that, and it's all malicious setups, all 12 outlets. Incidentally, the sun's out as well, so that cloud didn't last that long at all. Red, grey, 2 white, black and blue, black sexual, sick, pervers van. Black, grey, white, willy up, it's a motorbike. And now at a time in the fairground lorry it says Fathers for Your Pleasure on it. And there's also been the Michael Winehouse van, and there's also been Rent-A-Kill van, Roadkill van, and 100% bleach van and power clean van. 3 knife-shaped cars with loads of black and blue. They're just fucking going on one, the government. And there's someone with flu that's on the bus as well, which I've got to try and avoid. And I've got to sit in a position where I can be sneezed at or coughed over, because the government have fucked my fucking plans up on 3 buses, and now they're trying to get me off the fucking 4th bus. Bikes Alive van. Right, this is not something I've managed to photograph, and I've not managed to photograph it today, and it's extremely rare that it occurs. Sexuality is the problem, so what I wanted to try and photograph, followed by the tables have turned van. Right, so there's a lookalike to someone who's sexually abused me as a child, trying to get in an erection, trying to like a impulses where the penis is shooting up, sort of erection, and then someone bouncing a baby in a sling on a really fat, massive belly with a very tiny baby that's being bounced about with the baby laughing and the chap laughing and bouncing the baby in a suggestive way, followed by a cheering van, a yeah van, and then after that we got a load of bikes being timed as well. Right, Zimmer frame at me, air shattering loud bike, 10 times loud, timed to an erection, and a blue car, a smashed glass looking vehicle with blood on the glass looking. This is not the Hopkins lorry, but another vehicle that gives a similar suggestion, but a bit more nastily, to apply smashed glass with blood all over and blood splat everywhere, tied on a vehicle. And then there's like a black lorry that looks similar to sort of a robbery sort of looking lorry, but done in an evil way to look like it's an evil demonic sort of look in the eye sort of vehicle. Right, so we got a load of black, sick, white, black, sick, or whatever cars, black, red, white. Burfit van, Burfitt, my way, red, white, black and blue, grey, Nichols van, up the age van, Grannies for You van. Timing the Grannies for You van and the up the age van, which come together. I don't even recall there being a time where those 2 vans haven't come together in that sly, controlled manner when they need to get both those vans to occur at the same time. Right, again, I've been forced off the bus because these issues. Right, the government is stepping up this action because it's raining and there's nothing I can do about it. Been sneezed at about 4 times, just getting off the bus. The government it's like 2022 at the moment for this action and setups, and 2023 it eased for that year. Now they're going back to fucking 2022. Not so much with the threats, that's still to come.
It's worth a look.
But the spit's just fucking gone in my face. For fuck's sake. Right, sexual motorbike and sexual car timed to hit me, and motorbike timed again now. And then obviously before that, a van, reversing at me, trying to smash my legs off. Cabri van, sneezed up, and sexual car, I think it is. Right, hard gush of wet sneeze in my face, so... Right, back goes a vehicle when I'm trying to on both sides of the road. Right, they got their catalytic converter controlled around me. They don't want me to fucking go out the fucking shop in that direction. I'm going that way. I'm fucking being told, you fucking go that way. The government are making sure you don't go any other direction. I don't know what the reason is they don't want me in that direction, but they want me in that fucking direction. They forced me out the shop, another sneeze in my fucking face. Well, I've just had to go into a quiet area with a public footpathway so that I can fucking mention what the government are up to. Right, basically, they're rubbing it in on sexuality with another 300 setups or so since the previous recording I did. Basically to tell me that they're getting nasty and the grounds of sexuality, and they want to rub it in and make it fucking clear that it's sexuality. Well, when it comes to sexuality, the only sex I've had in my whole life is being sexually abused as a child, stopped from getting anyone all my life, and being nailed as a sick cunt and accused of raping girls like Sadie Dando and Stephanie Jill. So that's the best it gets, and now I can't have my say because there's people coming. If I can get my say, I will. So the next load of setups after that is basically to say that we've sliced your wrists and that we are against the creator God, meaning Jehovah or Yahweh or Allah, whoever, you know, the creator, the father, and that we're ripping you to fucking pieces and taking your life to fucking pieces. I'm gonna fucking destroy you because you're in agreement to the Creator God. I've made no suggestion of any agreement to the Creator God, but that's the suggestion being made with these setups. Right, letting some people pass. Someone accidentally coughed, not hard, just cough, and phlegm's just flown onto my t-shirt. This is about turning out to be the nastiest fucking day, not just for setups, but for people coughing and sneezing and spit talking in my face. Obviously, I'm being fucking forced back into the town because of these setups. But what I wanted to mention is they're still doing that fucking setup to apply that when I'm a baby and reborn in my next life, that they're going to play about with me and sexually rape the guts in and out of me as a baby before playing about with me in a fireplace with poker sticks. They're doing that stupid setup as well. So they're stepping up all this fucking action, basically. Right, it's gas, Christ, it's gas. There we are, back goes a catalytic converter at me, Christ. After AA van and... Right, I've been coughed at or sneezed at another 6 times. Not all directly, but this is going to around about 50 times in just one morning. And I'm getting a little bit annoyed by it. It seems that the government have a take-off of 2022. The threats haven't occurred of like the 40 to 200 threats per day as yet, and nor has the people photographing me. But there has been a lot of people photographing me on top of that as well, mostly mistaking me as Savenne while they're doing it. Being forced out of this shop as well, can't get a drink. Right, what's up? To keep putting these people in every single where I go, they're putting people in my direction, right in my face. But the problem is these people are suddenly sneezing or coughing. That's the problem. Where what's happened is I've had to walk out of there. Directly as I push stop on this recording, I was basically sneezed in my face again. Right, so I've been pushed out of a shop because obviously I'm being sneezed at or whatever. Go into the shop and the only thing I can buy is fizzy, sugary drinks. I don't want a fizzy, sugary drink. I can't get like a milk drink or anything like that. There we are, car starts just before I pass. And it's already been started. That's the catalyst. AA van, Somerset Waste Partnership. Another started vehicle and another cough in my face. My willy's going up over a bike, yes, Christ, okay? You fucking twisted cunt. Right, there's coughing nearby, not in my face, but calculate the rest that's occurred today. Now I've got to be choked by a catalytic converter, started to try and look for a shop that sells a drink that's not full of fucking sugar and fizz, because I'm not in the mood for that type of drink this morning. But, you know, I can't do nothing. The government are fucking screwing up everything they fucking sell in shops. They obviously need to time a vehicle, but then it's going to be a started car. The Christ is fucking corrupt, completely fucking corrupt. Fucking hell. Right, everyone's mouth is in my direction to sneeze and cough. They haven't at the moment, not the last 1 minute. But I've had a threat of being knife dead. Savenne said that's not my name, but I'm being mistaken as that bastard again. From bearded bastards, I might add. Excuse me. Thanks. I can feel spit flying in my hair in the queue. This is beyond fucking belief today, I tell you, Christ. You nasty fucking piece of shit. There we are. Just to prove it, sanitizer rubbing my hair, because I need to get that spit out, because obviously they didn't mean it, the person was doing it, because it was a very old granny. But like the rest of the curses of today, the unfortunate curse has occurred where that spit has had to fly in my hair. Right, I've tried eating a sausage roll that I bought, but I can't eat it because every time I try eating it, back goes or catalytic converter needs to be timed. We've done that about 10 times already. Right, trying to eat a sausage roll means a swallow van, S-W-A-L-L-O, followed by a loud bite time to an erection, and a busy graveyard causing me to have to go to the other end of the church to try and eat the sausage roll. Right, I'm on the bench, as you can hear, where I was earlier, but I didn't sit there earlier because it was busy. Right, I've gone back into town. So firstly, to what I can remember, is there's a started car. Someone photographs me from a car window saying that I'm going to blow your fucking head off, thinking that I'm Savenne, mistaking me as that person. Then a seagull goes ha ha ha. Then we have some bird tweets and crow ha ha ha's and telling me to shag names that really are not suitable to say. And then saying that I'm being knifed down and saying that you're a child rapist and child molester and abuser. So we had all the animals just repeating that. At the same time that they were doing that, there's no remorse for these heavy setups, as they're heavy as anything. So we had I've forgotten the name, something similar to a cool blue van. What was it? Attack and Kill t-shirt, a grey van, snap-on van, another 6 cars started, heavy traffic in the black and blue setups, seemed to be a load of knife-shaped vehicles or long bonnet to apply a knife. Past the water area, started car, so there's about 15 started cars, catalytic converter stench. Trying to pass some people, 2 people coughed at me initially. I managed to pass a few people without any problems at all. Then another lady sneezes, one of those unhygienic, goofy looking types that I nickname the toffs, where they have that disgusting, unhygienic look. Look like they got tomato ketchup in their mouths, unwashed mouths, very unhygienic. The type that smell, greasy black hair type, misted up glasses, and a face that looks like it's covered in the disease, shingles or warts or whatever. So yeah, we have had that. Then we had a 2-minute torrential rainstorm before the sun came out. As I was hiding under the area outside the shop, people were coughing in my direction. There was spit talking in my face. I had to wash my face again with my water bottle. Once I got through all the spit talking and all the rest of it, there was another 5 people that passed, and I managed to go into the shop and stay in one area of the shop until that rainstorm stopped. But as I was walking out that shop, initially there was no problems in the shop, 2 people walk in coughing in my face. No, not moving their face aside, and obviously near enough spit flying in my face. When I get outside the shop, someone times suddenly to sneeze in my face. When I go into the next shop, which is a charity shop, firstly I walk in the shop, get to the counter, and the person behind the counter suddenly sneezes as I walk past. Then I go to look at the CD area, and then a bloke does a sneeze in that area. Not a dirty, unhygienic sneeze, but he does a sneeze as I walk to that area, followed by another sneeze. I managed to look in that shop a little bit. As I go towards exiting the shop, this youngish person, but ugly looking, decides to cough near enough where I am as I walk out of the shop. Timed as I walk out of the shop, 2 rough people, bearded types, mistake me as Savem, saying I'm going to be fucking smashed in with my fucking face beyond repair in a nasty fist fight, mistaking me as Savannah and claiming that I'm a woman beater and child beater, woman rapist and child rapist. Mistaking me as Savannah. Then it starts to rain a little bit, but nothing too much. Then the next person sneezes in me, and then obviously you've got the setups, heavy as anything, just like they've been all morning. So I go into the next shop. When I go into the DIY hardware shop, firstly, there's a sneeze right next to me as I walk in. Go down the next aisle and someone sneezes down there. And then 2 people sneeze automatically in a controlled way, as if done on purpose. Obviously it's not. As I pass them. But luckily those 2 people that I passed that sneezed happened just about 1 to 3 seconds after I passed. On both of those people. Then as I walk past, someone trying to sneeze 1 to 3 seconds as I pass that person as I walk out the shop after that. Then we got more started cars. Then I decide to go up where I am now to do this recording. Firstly, there's a person that coughs in my direction, and then there's a person that sneezes about 5 seconds after passing me, and then obviously I'm sitting on this bench now doing the recording mentioning this problem. Right, there's been 4 loud bikes timed to erections. I'm just mentioning it. That's included in the 4, the one that's occurring now, by the way. But nothing I can do about it. The creator god's a fucking corrupt bastard. I will just mention last night though, because I forgot to mention that earlier on because of all the fucking problems that have been occurring as today. Between 6:20 PM and 7 PM and at 23:42 PM this burning sensation started again. So I'm not accusing anyone of doing it, but what I can confirm is whatever's causing it, if it's still occurring now and it is being caused by somebody, then it's not being caused by Matty, the one that got evicted. So that answers that question. As far as threats go, in the building, it was actually a good night. There was no problems, because I went to bed literally just after midnight last night. It was a very early night. The night before, however, it was nearly 3 AM, so it varies on the night when I go to bed. Outside was a different story. In actual fact, the threats outside are picking up quite a bit. People are mistaking me as Sven, so I've had threats to be smashed in. There's all sexuality, to be knifed, to be beat up in a vicious fight, to get it through to me that I'm a sick cunt, basically, when I've never had anyone apart from being sexually abused as a child. And that loud bike was tied to an itchy bum, I might add. So they're doing that as well. Time wanking and coming last night, timed to jerking come, timed to every stage of wanking and coming, loud bikes. In total, there was about 400 loud bikes yesterday timed to erections, all timed to my private, so took time going to the toilet. So I'm getting a bit annoyed by it, and the day before wasn't that great either. But the last 3 days in particular, these setups have been stepped up. However, the threats have been stepped up as well. Although not much has occurred in the last 3 days, if we go back to the bank holiday weekend in May, I had a whole load of threats in that time period, or late April. It's when we had the bank holiday, I can't remember when it was. But it's in that time period, there's a weekend where I had a whole load of threats, of about 20 plus threats on one day. But on another day I had about 40 threats being mistaken as Sven, where I got a little bit nasty about it to some people that started on me, even though I didn't have a weapon to smash them in with a knife if they started. But I still lost my temper because I was getting a bit pissed off about it, but only on that specific day. But you've got to take into account there was nearly 40 threats. My penis is up, yeah, oh Christ, it's getting pissed off at this. There's nothing I can do about it. God wants me to get my willy up over a loud bike. They started this setup in 2008. Before 2008, this hardly ever occurred. Not the loud bike to erection. Before the loud bike time to an erection issue, they were timing a specific person that resembles somebody in my direction, which is a name that is not appropriate to mention. Like when it comes to family, relatives or friends, I can't really mention it, or people that are very close. So, but they were timing someone that that is not suitable to say that was being tied to an erection. That's before the loud bike issue ever occurred. They started doing that first. Another thing that they were doing is in the time period that they just about starting the loud bike issue and all the setups. These setups increased, or the loud bike tied to erections or whatever. It all began, or it was increased suddenly as soon as they released this Lady Gaga Just Dance record in 2008, which sounds like it's saying Justin is a mental case. It was in that time period when they suddenly stepped up all this controlled action against me in a malicious, heavy way, and then it just got heavier and heavier and heavier and heavier, right up until the lockdown. It's just 6 months before the lockdown where the setups started to calm down, but then when we came out of the lockdown, it became 4 times heavier than it has ever been before. But it doesn't mean to say that it's ever been as heavy as what it is today, because when I went to Magistrates Court in Bridgewater, and when I went to the police station, when the police arrested me on an occasion, these setups were suddenly stepped up to as heavy as what the setups are today. And this is back in 2011 and before. So there were days where it was bad, but it was extremely rare that you'd get the real heavy setup days. But now, since the lockdown, every single day's like it. 2 very old ladies, grannies, dry and sarcastic possibly, but the intelligent dry and sarcastic, you know, saying the reason he isn't, you know, saying about Gemma. I can't say nothing because I didn't realise there's people here. Right, in actual fact, I've forgotten what the actual threat is, thanks to this fucking setup. Basically what's been said is these 2 old ladies basically said, it's a wording to say that I'm stupid, that I'm not with Gemma, and saying it's my own fault, saying it's because of his ways or something like that. I can't remember what was said now. It's been put, it just went straight blank out my fucking head, thanks to fucking putting people in my path. It was something similar to apply that Gemma likes him, but he can't get with her because he's stupid, and something like that. There was a certain way this was said, and I really needed to mention what it was, But the government, the little bastards, the fucking sneaky little bastards, just want to throw everything in my fucking path to stop me fucking having a fucking say. I'm Mr. fucking Zippy. As long as I don't get sex, as long as I'm ripped to fucking pieces and thrown in the fucking fireplace and played about with as poker sticks when I'm sexually abused as a child being reborn in my next life, the government don't give a fuck. There's no fucking remorse. The bastards are just fucking absolutely fucking evil, gone fucking satanic. They got their millions, they got their trillions, that's all they fucking care about. So knifing someone, ripping someone to pieces, slicing their wrists with the creator God, tearing them to fucking pieces means nothing to them. There's nothing I can do about it. Right, time coming out of the public footpath even means time in a car to smash my legs off. The government have fucked my plan up. Yes, it's funny, Crow. Fucked my plan up for plan B. Well, there's many different plans I've been fucking trying to escape today. They've just thrown me off fucking course again with the setups onto another 2 different roads to go back the same way I want to fucking avoid to get the bus later on. Time to the split second I stop this recording, bang goes that fucking drain cover to the exact millisecond as I walk fucking past. The government were trying to tell me fucking clearly, your life's down that fucking drain, we're ripping you to fucking pieces, your name is Justin, you're living up to your name just in time, and you'll be taken to fucking pieces, your wrist sliced with the creator God, we'll fucking tear you apart, we're gonna nail you as a sick cunt on sexuality, stop you getting sex, and they're laughing about that. When it comes to sexuality, they've already made it clear that they fucked my life up and they're laughing about it. They just want to tear me to pieces, they just want to be a nasty bastard. But violating me when they don't even know me, they're going against me. You go on a dating site and you try and message someone that doesn't know you, you're told you're to get the fuck out, you don't know me, I don't cause trouble for me, and there's no connection. I've mentioned these setups in the past, you know, and this, oh fuck's sake, they're doing this on fucking purpose, because this road I've been down here before, and there's been about 1 car in 30 fucking minutes. Oh well, back to the fucking main road. Catalyst, Christ, catalyst, gas! Fucking gas, you fucking twisted, fucking hell-bent, buckled bastard. Yeah, so I'm being choked completely. They're making every road possibly as fucking busy as they fucking possibly can to be spiteful, menacing fucking satanic fucking bastards. Someone with a glass bottle drunk in my direction, and down this road I'm being shut by catalytic converter control. They need to cause that to occur. There's nothing I can do about it. The bastards are fucking satanic. They screwed this action up. They got no ethics, science. They're programming my movement with this control. They're telling me that I should be sex sucking the guts in and out of people that raped me as a child, or if not, I'm a sick cunt if I don't go with a granny that looks like she's diseased, or looks like she's in the fire of hell, burning type attraction. The government are getting fucking nasty about it. I mean, they're getting fucking nasty. Say, if we go back to last year, no, beginning of this year or late last year, they're telling me I'm a sick bastard if I was to fancy Lisa Pike, saying that is sick fucking attraction. And that is attraction that's fucking dreadful, ugly. I can't even stand the look of. That's how fucking nasty the government are getting. Right, the menacing bastards are starting to get a little bit nastier again, unfortunately. So there's been another 2 people trying to sneeze in my face. We've got a 1 life live it written on the back of a vehicle. I look like someone who sexually abused me as a child, tying to an erection and Crow going ha 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 ha. And then obviously after that, make love and not war. And someone's heard about the videos I put on YouTube from a car passing by of the fakes of the seagulls, killing seagulls we kill on bread on sexuality that I put in there in 2016 area. I did actually get in trouble with the police for that. I explained what I was doing, wanted to make a scary video because I was not in a very good mood because of the sexuality and the animal, saying that I should be sex sucking the guts in and out of people that raped me as a child, saying I'm being knifed dead with the voice sounds and all the rest of it, so the police let it sort of go. Yeah, basically straight after the make love and not war sticker, someone in a car basically said I'm a cruel bastard for trying to kill seagulls and whatever, and just didn't start a massive row, but just gave it a little bit of a touch while passing in the car. There's a window cleaning van. Well, I just want to mention that I've just recently put some sun blinds up. So basically I'm trying to say take it down. But I can't take it down, otherwise it'd be 31 degrees Celsius when it's 21 degrees Celsius outside in temperature. A devious, demonic looking spherical symbol like an N, but made to look like it's nasty at the same time, or vicious in my direction. Leeks conservatory van, a baby pushed my way by a single mother, and a chair in fucking van. Same chair in van as earlier, possibly. Born freeze follows. Sick, white, all red, white. Mixture of the both together in that sort of pattern, followed by black and blue and black, white, sick. Right, where I've been cursed, I've got a soaking wet sock, a soaking wet shoe, and I'm going to have to put up this for the next 5 hours or whatever. Or just under that. Nothing I can do about it, I'm cursed. The bastard's not going to stop it. Right, someone's in the car just telling me I'm sick. I'm going to bash me in, that's right. Smash my fucking head off. Break all my arms, break all my fucking legs off. Oh, that's right, Christ. Break my fucking arms and legs off, you nasty fucking putrid bastard. Oh yeah, and he's only with a sexual person, the type that if I look at that sort of person he's with, I know that's sick, fucking sick. You fucking explain that, Christ. You fucking sex slaughtering bastard. I'm being rewarded with gas, Christ, choked by gas. Nothing I can do about it. Was worse than gas, actually. There's more of a vinegary smell mixed with the smell of rubbing crest between two stainless steel knives. About 100 times stronger, though. Catalytic converter, Christ. Right, catalytic converter is roughly as bad as a smell as a fart. But if it's piss or shit, you could probably prefer that a bit better. You know, there's nothing you can do about it. And like I said, yeah, colliding cars, the black sick, that's right, Christ. All this twisted force, nothing I can do about it, that's right. Right, sneaky little bastards are only trying to make it heavy rain so they can get me drenched. Followed by sun, sex in the sun, sexual sun. It's time to get busy, Christ, time to get busy. Murder, just. Come on, Christ, come on. Murder, just, come on, let's sing, Christ. Murder, Christ, come on. The Hunter van. The big wheels turn van. And there's been about 70 cars, 90%. I'm trying to take a picture of an old light. I've been here for 10 minutes, there hasn't been a single break in the traffic for me to do it. And it's a sort of street light or old light that you need a clear road to take the picture, basically. They haven't allowed a single space for me to do that picture. Right, there's about a 5-second gap where I could have got that picture, but when I was doing the recording I didn't expect the traffic to actually calm down, and then now I can't. Obviously I can't take a picture of what I want to take a picture of. The cars have stopped me, and the traffic's actually slowed down, you can probably hear. But what's happened since the traffic's gone quiet? Listen, it's gone quiet. The sun's come out. There's still got a bit of drips of rain, but the sun is out. Isn't that way where they're doing the rain at the sun at the same time, basically, at the moment? But it's moving across into blue skies. You can see that's coming. Crestmore, agree, or Abri, plural, or Abri van and agree. I don't know. I want a suggestion. Red gun looking car, and then about 50 other cars, 80%. The laughing politician car. A little bastard in the car's come close to me to go over that fucking puddle, just splashed me with fucking rainwater. Blue dot van with a kind of hexagon picture on it, mixed with black and blue white. Blue dot van, Wainwright, Ferguson's lorry, black and blue cars. And the bus is 20 minutes late. Zigzagging World War III, or what can apply snake venom or whatever, follows. And there's been about 100 cars in just under 10 minutes, maybe a few more. 70%, so it's dropped, but there's still no fucking bus. Well, the bus is 35 fucking minutes late, so I'm walking on. I'm getting pissed off of it. They just stepped the fucking traffic up. They've got all this fucking set up, and I can't get a fucking bus because the government's fucked it up. Yeah, that's not even that's a fucking bus, oh fuck it. I've got no choice but to walk on because I don't know if they close the road or there's a diversion or anything like that, because it's 35 fucking minutes late. I've passed the area where you can actually see from down there. There's still no buses past me. But the traffic and colliding's picked up, but there's nothing I can do. The bastards are satanic, they're fucking evil, they're mashed up, They just want to fucking dig with fucking setups that are negative or against me. Fucking spastic cunts. Yeah, creator God, you medicine, fucking bastard! Ha ha ha! You corrupt bastard Christ! Yeah, it's funny, Christ! Very fucking funny, Christ! Alright? It's funny! It's hilarious! You nasty bastard God! These fucking cunts, it's these fucking cunts in 10 Downing Street, or the Empire, or whoever's setting this up, even God, that's responsible for me not having sex and removing what should have been mine with all this nasty force. They got to replace it. I'm not fucking forgiving of being ripped to fucking pieces, sexually slaughtered, and deliberately taken sexuality away from me to nail me as the sickest bastard living. There's no way you're being forgiven, Christ. You're fucking evil, you're fucking malice. And I'm gonna fucking set you alight and knife you to the fucking floor if you return, Christ. As cold as it gets, there's no forgiveness on this ground, Christ. You know this. Enjoy sex on the beach in the sunshine. Sticker on a car. Yeah, sexual weather. Sex, Christ. Sex. Sexual sun. Sex. Sex, Christ. Do you want fucking war, Christ, or what? You fucking nasty piece of shit. Right. A sick setup to tell me I'm sick of a bishop. Sexual. But the cars stopped me photographing the evidence. Sex, you fucking twisted buckle bastard, Christ. You disguise it, you sneaky cunt. You evil bastard, Christ. Right, the traffic flow's just suddenly been fucking stepped up big time. So I walk away because there's no bus. And that bus hasn't come, by the way. If I was waiting there any longer, that bus still wouldn't have come. They've taken that fucking bus off. Because that bus goes through that route. They've taken that fucking bus off. Even on the diversion. They have to come onto this road to go past. And there's been no buses in this direction. Lisa's van. Sup van. S-U-P van. Be keyed well, Christ. You malicious bastard. Let's control, Christ! Control! I don't cross, Christ. I get a catalyst down my fucking throat. Alright, pal? You make sure, right, that you hold me on this side of the road. You nasty bastard! Right, so I cross the fucking road, get onto the corner, black and fucking blue, right? Sick, Christ? Fucking sick, Christ. Well, yeah, I'll stay on the other side. Right, I'll go to the other side. Catalyst! Yeah! You mongrel, Christ! You thick fucking piece of fucking shit, Christ! When it comes to the catalytic converter, the vinegary type smell, whatever you want to call it, what they're trying to tell me with a catalytic converter is the smell resembles someone that sexually abused me as a child in the early days of when they were making nasty suggestions of what a catalytic converter was suggesting. But the earliest suggestion was to tell me it's supposed to mean enjoying sex with a granny that looks like sick off the floor type of face. So that's why they started it. Then they moved on to Lisa Pike, but nowadays they're telling me that fancying an ugly looking person that shingles attraction that looks like she's got tomato ketchup coming out her mouth, or laughing in a backwards way, or the type of person with dark greasy black hair, very fat and ugly looking, you're told that you're a sick cunt if you look at that type now. That's my bus, it's almost an hour fucking late. God doesn't have an intelligence, so basically God's got to say that I've had sex with people that I don't even fucking know. We got to go with what God says, all the fucking lies, but I got to fucking pay the price and go to the fire of hell and burn forever and ever for God's fucking mistake and lies. We are the winners, Van. Everything's sex, right? So how do we, we've got to, I'm on start a discussion with sex, Christ. You want to start a war with sex and sex setups and sex cars and packing this road with sex. Well, why do you need to do that? You explain that. Let's go for a fucking war about it, shall we? Come on. You want to fucking start war on sexuality, Christ? Fucking explain the reason why, you nasty cunt. I want to rub it in now, don't they, with this suspicion of what's causing burn pains. Tron, van, black sexual car. Sexual, Christ. Sex. Son. Someone's watching a DVD or it's something on the news where politicians are laughing and celebrations occurring, but timed as I see what's on the TV as I walk past. One of the things that people watched, or it's been on YouTube, or I've seen walking past someone's house, is I hadn't seen, after they timed someone who looks like someone who sexually abused me as a child, tying to an erection is usually timing a person on a politician saying, oh, I haven't seen days like this since Margaret Thatcher was in power. Ha 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 ha. So it's like that. That hasn't occurred for quite some years, that specific suggestion, because it's extremely rare, and it's only happened a couple of times, but that has happened and it's worth mentioning. Right, so they're now hammering the fuck over drain covers timed as I walk past, so nothing I can do about it. The bastards just want me hanged, ripped to pieces, and want me to live up to my name, Justin. Serve time, just in time. That was a good name to rip to pieces, so that's why they're doing it. Right, I'm trying to tie my shoe up because I'm being catalytically converted into a catalyst converter, being fucking rammed up my fucking nose with no choice. Smash your fucking face in with a catalyst, Christ, you crawty cunt. Bird tweets, HIV needle burglary, shoot dead, shoot dead. Bird tweets, sick time, you need a burglary. So, yeah, the creator god's fucking absolutely fucking twisted. Fucking hell, bent, nasty. Just gas it, catalyst, Christ, catalyst! You fucking spastic! I've got to put up with this, there's nothing I can do about it. Bird says, child molester, just. There's nothing I can do about it. They stop talking every time I push record. The creator's absolutely fucking nasty, absolutely vicious. The creator god, Yahweh, Jehovah, Allah, Jesus Christ, they're just nasty bastard deities that really fucking want to rip and fucking take people to fucking pieces, okay? It's as simple as that. There's nothing you can do about it. Maybe Satan or Lucifer is the true person to look after you. Right, so I've got a bit of a sore foot, but obviously I'm being pushed along because the sun's come out very bright and people enjoy the sunshine and makes them walk faster, meaning I got to walk faster as well. Literally, when I'm walking in Yeovil town, as soon as that sun comes out, because I'm not one for the sun, I like to sag or think, oh, it's making you feel down and fucking depressed because I'm not into that sort of weather. But with everybody else, it cheers them up, makes them happy. In actual fact, it gives them a bit more boastfulness to start threatening you with beef. So, you know, it's not good. Right, because you can only get fizzy drinks with a lot of sugar in it, and I already had a milkshake earlier. Well, it wasn't a milk, it's actually a milk drink. I couldn't actually get the proper milkshake, so I had to get like a proper, you know, like a milk flavoured milk carton drink, litre one. Obviously I didn't drink the whole litre, but yeah, you can't get proper drinks anymore. There's only sugary, very sugary types of drinks, and sometimes people want to drink something that's less sugary. So it's just fizzy, sugary drinks wherever you go now. Even the carton drinks like the orange juice, you can't even get that, or the bottles of orange juice. It's very hard to find normal drinks. Well, we've got to a stage where I've had to buy an ice pole just to get a drink. Right, so I'm at North Cadbury, which is not far from Castle Kerry, because I had to walk there, and that sun's so hot now I can't even sit on the bench in the graveyard. I've just phoned my mother and apparently it's cloudy there. There's something I wanted to mention. I mentioned this on the other video earlier on today, and I've just done a retake of it, but I've just remembered that I forgot to do it on the actual initial recording. But at the time that I wanted to do the recording, they were belting setups heavy as anything at me. It's only because I'm in a village that I'm managing to sort of gain and redo all the videos that I wanted to do earlier now. I just wanted to mention that earlier on I passed a couple of people and they were sort of wondering why I'm not in a sexual relationship and sort of questioning it in person and whatever and talking about it. So what they did is, in that time period when I passed those specific people, they caused a setup to occur to make a suggestion that there's going to be a nice sexy lady for me, and that your time has finally come, and that tonight you're going to be together in the arms of a loving sexual woman, or within the next couple of days, by the suggestion of what they did. But straight away when I came off that road and that area, first thing they did was aggressively step the setups up, twisted it back to its normal route of getting nasty and malicious, telling me I'm a sick cunt, then timing overhanging trailers to smash my legs off, nailing me as a sick cunt, and started all that again. So that it appears to me that they need to disguise it to certain people and then suddenly change the setups. And this is where I'm getting the photographic evidence sometimes. So they're trying to make a good setup or reply you're going to get a girlfriend or a sexual setup. So I'm armed with a camera, ready to photograph the evidence of their sneaky, sly lies to try and claim that I'm going to get a sexual person, lying to everybody else before suddenly violating me once I'm out the area of those people that are past me. So they need to disguise it and need to make it look like it's friendly setups towards me and I'm going to get someone and whatever. And it's usually sexuality, by the way, as well. I think a lot of these people are finding out that I haven't had anyone, or wondering what I'm doing, writing down stuff in the streets and putting two and two together. The more intelligent people anyway. But a majority of people, and the majority of people that they time in my direction, are always trying to get the nastiest types of people in my direction, so they don't believe me anyway. So that's why they can know they can get away with doing what they want to do and do it persistently. But there are times where you get these other types of people, like I just mentioned, which are wondering and thinking, why am I not with anyone, and why is this setup occurring, and thinking why they mistaking me as Savannah or whatever. And that's exactly what happened earlier on at Castle Kerry with these two people that passed me. So, you know, in that time period they needed to disguise it. I didn't manage to photograph anything at that time, the setups, but they were changing the setups suddenly into a nice friendly setup, or to suggest that I'm going to get a partner and all that sort of stuff, and that you're going to get a partner tonight or in the next few days, with this kind of setups that are occurring straight after I'm out the area of these people that are looking at me in a sort of suspicious way of what's going on around me and whatever, thinking that it's all negative, which it is, but obviously, like I said, they need to disguise it. They then suddenly go back to their old routes, initially timing the car, trying to smash into me with an overhanging trailer after that, and then all the negative setups start increasing again straight after I pass those people and they're out the area where they can't see all the malicious action changing back to its normal state of setups, like it always is, because there's never good news. The only time it's ever plays friendly is to disguise it at people that are coming in my direction or whatever. Penis ups a bike timed, and someone using a pressure washer in the air. Right, I just want to mention this Lauren or Laura curse. I'm not exactly sure how old this Lauren or Laura is, but what I do know is she's a lot older than what she looks. So she works in Tesco's. She probably doesn't work there anymore. She's probably a different... Now, the oldest she can possibly be is probably exactly the same age as me. That's probably the oldest that I'd relate her age to as being within the boundaries. I mean, it's very unlikely that she could be older than that, but 99% unlikely she is. She's likely to be around the age of 35, I guess. So possibly a bit older. It was hard to say actually, because she was in her 30s when I was living at Burnham-on-Sea, and that's going back a few years ago now. So you know, she looked at sort of, but she looks younger than that because she's got that soft, smooth sort of skin, and the sort of person that everyone goes for. But anyway, back to this curse, this sunshine curse. That's basically what's happened. Is I seen a book, and the book says the Laura Star and the little weird fish who created shark next to it. So it's just why I'm bringing it up, because of those two books I just seen. And now we've got catalytic converters reversing at me. Drain cover smashed over, and again. No, it looks like the bastards are fucking pushing me off that fucking seat. I was sitting in the seat just around the corner from the bus stop, but I'm being choked out by a catalytic converter construction that they're rigging up. So I've been forced onto the actual where the drain is and where the drain cover's being hit over. And I've got to sit down basically. Well, I'm standing up now, but I'm basically forced to stand right at the bus stop on the road. Now this road varies. Sometimes it's very busy, sometimes it's quiet. It's hard to say. Right, Somerset Waste Partnership. After about nearly 80 people coughing and sneezing earlier, I don't escape from the bus going home either. Between 5 people, 20 coughs that's fine, so nothing I can do about it. Great, of course, just uphold my movement in a way where I can. That's fine. Central time and night. Forced off the bus, in fact. There's just been so many coughs and sneezes. I literally am not in the fucking mood for it. But literally, it's been about 80 people roughly that have coughed or sneezed in my direction, or forcing me out of everywhere. Oh, my willy's up bike. It's difficult to get a say, but what's happened is they're coughing and sneezing and forced me off the bus. Where the Creator God's being a vicious sexual slaughter bastard doing this, I've now got to be told I'm being shot dead and being mistaken as Savenne. Life lost said, but obviously I've been put in that position. There's nothing I can do about it. The government are corrupt as fuck, or the Creator God is not caused by the government, it's caused by the Creator God, meaning he is corrupt as fuck. Allow bike time to a stretch, beats all van and bikes across the road or whatever. Right, penis shoots up. I'm trying to deal with phone calls. Black and blue sick, Bradford's white. It's too heavy for me to fucking stay. There's been 7 more loud bikes tied to an erection. Smash him out, said. Fucking beat him up, said. And just black and blue white. It's too heavy for me to mention. The government are desperate to knock me off. They need to tie the bearded type people in my direction. And it's also 2 packies. Both of these people have mistaken me as Savenne in recent times, so I'm not very happy. I don't really want to mention this, to be honest, because she's usually quite a nice person, but what was said is not the most happiest thing is what was it? Right, I'll just go straight to the front on white ring because I've written some just to say that basically what I just said. You're child molester, Justin. I don't really like you, Justin. Pointless speaking. I am just 27, you know. So I'll leave it there.